When it comes to disclosures, I'm only required to disclose to you known defects or defects that I should have known about, right? So if I buy a house and I live in it for 30 years and I never go in the attic and I never go on the roof and I never hire a roofer and I never ask anyone to ever look at the roof, I don't have to disclose to you that the roof might be damaged if I don't have actual knowledge that it is, or like a tree fell on the roof last year and I never got it repaired. I don't know that it's damaged, but I should have known that it possibly could have been damaged, right? I'm not required to disclose to you something that I don't have direct knowledge of, right? So if your issue, in order for you to prove, like, and have some kind of a redress against it, is you would have to prove that they had knowledge of it and they intentionally failed to disclose it. If you can prove that, right? There's water damage in the basement and you can see evidence that it had been previously repaired,
Photos.
right?
Basement. She has photos of the basement. There was a cooking pan underneath one of the pipes.
Okay.
The seller told the buyer, or my friend, that she's the one who put the new panels on top of where the basement is, so like the ceiling part. So there, when on Discovery, where the toilet was overflowing, they pulled down the panels, and the buyer found a cooking pan, holding water.
So if they can prove that she knew about it, right, then she can be responsible for the cost to remediate those damages. You're not going to undo the sale.
Okay.
Right? But if they're like, so they go in there, they find out that it had been leaking, they find the pan that's there, and she knew the pan was there, and she knew that there was like rotten boards, and she just like painted over them and didn't tell you about it, right? And you can prove she knew it, then you find out how much it costs to repair it, right? And then she would be responsible for that repair bill. You may have to sue her for specific performance to pay for it, right? But because had it been disclosed to you, you might not have purchased the property. Yeah. But in order for you to get out of the purchase, you can't get out of it at this point because like it's already done. Okay. You can't hit the pause button, right? In order to get like them to like force them to buy the property back from you, right? It would have to be like an egregious, like the house is built on a fault line and it's slowly sinking into quicksand and you knew that this house wasn't going to be occupiable in 3 years kind of thing, right? Not simply $10,000 worth of moldy floors. Okay.